So, Chris, it's now 2 clean sheets in your last 2 games against 2 good teams as well. It's safe to say things have tightened up at the back. Are you happy with the defence, or there's still things you'd like to see improved going forwards?
No, hey, look, we can improve every time that we play. We can improve with every performance. But to be fair, the lads have been absolutely tremendous, like really, really good. They've really taken on board the things that we've spoken about and delivered. And actually, apart from Hebburn game being the first one, being the first game, and we didn't have a training session, it was pretty quick to be in after the Sam's resignation. 93rd minute goal at Marsk. 93rd minute goal at Marsk, and then 2 at Ossett, who were decent. And then we've been really secure. And I'm really pleased with how they've taken on board the information and delivered it perfectly. At this level of football, you're never going to stop teams creating chances, but those chances have been few and far between. Stocksbridge had one which should have gone in, and Pontefract didn't really have any. Look, teams are going to shoot, aren't they, from 25, 30 yards. I don't class them as chances. If one of my players smashes one in from 30 yards, I don't say, oh, what a chance that is. It's just a great strike and nothing you can do about it. But in terms of our defence, our midfield and strikers, every one of them being a solid defensive unit and not being cut open and leaking chances, that isn't the case. Have been brilliant, and long may that continue for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. And obviously, you since you've come in, you've talked about wanting to stop leaking goals at the back, and you've done that. But is it now about trying to find that balance in terms of, obviously, you need to start winning games as well, and naturally that means scoring goals. So is it about trying to find that balance now?
Yeah, it's a really really good point. We've spoken about that. It has to be, if you keep going into every game with your tin hats on, and going in there with the mindset that let's get a draw, we did that at Marsk. We went to Marsk with let's go in, not get beat. The 2 games against Pontefract and Stocksbridge, that wasn't the case. Being at home, we had to strike a balance, and Kearns Red at half time against Pontefract changes things, but I think we had the better chances in second half. And certainly against Stocksbridge, I felt we were the team that created the better chances. They just didn't go in. We need to score. We need to score a few goals to win the game. But at least it's not a case of us having to score 3 or 4 goals now to get a point or win a match. The lads on Saturday created some really good opportunities, and with maybe a little bit more composure and a little bit of a cool head, we could have won the game. And the same goes to Pontefract. So it is about finding that balance. You're absolutely right. We're getting there. It can be better. But look, Brighouse is going to be a tough game, and first and foremost, being solid and giving yourself something to build off is where I'll always start. So as long as we can get that and like you say, then find that balance with our attacking players, then fingers crossed we can come out with a good result. Because you're right, we do need to start winning games, but by being solid and getting a couple of points, and whilst I appreciate people have got games on the round us, no one's left us in the lurch without us being anywhere near being able to catch up. So we need to win. We need to win a couple of games, but for the time being, it won't be an all-out gung-ho approach to do that.
No. And as you said, you've got Brighouse at the weekend, and they've won 3 games on the trot now, so they're playing well. But when we faced them early in the season, I think it was a 1-1 draw. So what kind of are you expecting from them, I guess? And also, what do you want to see from the boys as well?
Yeah, what I want to see from my lot is what I've seen from the last 2 games. And what's really nice is there's a belief in the lads that they can get something out of the matches that we've got. They genuinely believe that, and that needs to be the starting point first and foremost for us. Going there with a mindset that we're here to be solid, make things difficult for Brighouse, and like you said, then strike that balance to then go and create chances and believe that we can come away with something. What I'm expecting from Brighouse is a good, strong Northern Premier League outfit. I mean, when we've the teams that we've played, Marsk have obviously were top, and then we've played everyone that's been upper to mid-table. That's from 8th downwards. But when you look at the form guide, Stocksbridge were 5th, Pontefract were 6th, Marsk were top, Ossett were 3rd when we faced them, all in the form guide. So the last 6 games, Brighouse are now 3rd in the form guide. So, hit a real vein of form. Won 3 games on the bounce. We need to match that. We need to match the quality that they have, and believe that we can go and get something out of the game. And that will be the starting point, and what will sort of be really in terms of how things need to change or don't need to change during the match.
And also in terms of squad availability, there were a couple of issues floating about. How is it looking now for Saturday then?
Yeah, so we've still got good availability. Naturally, Kern's still missing through suspension. Jenk isn't fit. Jenk Carr's not fit, but Andy Jansen's back. Josh Parker's not fit. And we're without Harry Millard as well on Saturday. But other than that, we're all good. And the squad have been brilliant. The players that we've got have bought into everything that we've done, and really, in my opinion, really kicked on to being a team that believes that we can get out of the position that we're in, and that first and foremost is one of the most important factors when you're in a position like this, is having some belief that things can turn a corner, and the squad certainly believe that.
Okay, brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Chris, and all the best for Saturday.
Cheers, Cameron. Thank you very much.